Welcome back to ChatterNest, where real stories meet real English. I'm Daniel, and today I'm sharing a life-changing experience, moving to a new city and living alone for the first time. Whether you're learning English or planning your own journey, this story is for you. Let's start. Hi, my name is Daniel, and today I want to share a story that changed my life forever. The time I moved to a new city and lived on my own for the first time. I grew up in a small village in the countryside. Life there was peaceful, simple, and predictable. Everyone knew each other. We had one grocery store, a post office, and a single bus that came twice a day. I had lived with my parents my entire life, and honestly, I never thought much about leaving. But everything changed when I got accepted into a university in Brighton. It was a dream come true, but it also meant that I had to move out and start a completely new life, far away from everything I knew. I was excited, nervous, and scared, all at once. Packing my bags felt surreal. My mum kept checking if I had packed enough socks and my favorite snacks. My dad helped me fit everything into the car. I could see the pride in their eyes, but also worry. I was their only child, and this was the first time I'd be truly on my own. When we arrived in Brighton, I was overwhelmed by how big and busy it was. There were people everywhere, tall buildings, cafes, and buses running all the time. It was nothing like my little village. We reached the student housing. I had a small studio apartment, a single room with a bed, a tiny kitchen, and a bathroom. After helping me unpack, my parents hugged me goodbye. I stood at the window, watching them drive away. I didn't cry, but I did feel a deep sense of loneliness. It was quiet. Too quiet. The first night was the hardest. I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about home. The smell of my mum's cooking, the sound of the wind in the trees, and the way my dog always waited at the door. Here, everything felt strange and cold. But I had to be brave. The next morning, I woke up early and decided to explore. I walked around the neighborhood, got lost a few times, and found a small coffee shop where the barista smiled at me and said, "Rough morning?" I laughed and said, "You have no idea." That little moment made me feel human again. University started a few days later. I met people from all over the world: China, Spain, Egypt, Nigeria. At first, I was too shy to speak. I kept second-guessing my English. I worried about sounding stupid or making grammar mistakes. But one day in class, we had to do a group project, and I was paired with a girl named Sarah. She was kind, funny, and didn't laugh when I stumbled over my words. She said, "Your English is great. Just speak. Don't overthink it." That changed everything. Little by little, I started to come out of my shell. I joined the film club. I started cooking for myself. Not very well, I'll admit. And I even began keeping a journal in English. Writing down my thoughts helped me understand myself better and improved my language skills. Of course, not everything went smoothly. I ran out of money once and had to survive on instant noodles for a week. I forgot to pay my electricity bill and sat in the dark one evening, using my phone as a flashlight. I once got locked out of my flat and had to wait 2 hours for a locksmith. But every mistake taught me something. I learned how to budget, how to fix a leaky tap, how to say no when I needed to rest, and how to stand up for myself when someone tried to take advantage of me. Over time, Brighton began to feel like home. I made friends, I found my favorite study spot in the library, and I even started helping other international students settle in. Living alone taught me independence, resilience, and the beauty of discomfort. Yes, I was lonely sometimes. Yes, it was hard, but it also made me stronger and more confident. Today, when I look back at those first few months, I smile. I'm proud of that version of me, scared, uncertain, but determined. And if you're ever going to live alone for the first time, just know, it's okay to feel lost at first. You'll find your way. Just keep going. Interesting vocabulary and phrasal verbs. Here are 10 useful expressions and phrasal verbs from my story. 1. Come out of your shell. To become more confident and talkative. She helped me come out of my shell. 2. Second guess. To doubt yourself or your decisions. I kept second guessing my English. 3. Run out of. To use all of something and have no more left. I ran out of money. 4. Stumble over words. To speak with difficulty, making small mistakes. I stumbled over my words. 5. Stand up for yourself. To defend your rights or opinions. I learned how to stand up for myself. 6. Get locked out. To be unable to enter a place because you don't have the key. I got locked out of my flat. 7. Keep a journal. To write daily about your thoughts or experiences. I began keeping a journal in English. 8. Take advantage of. To treat someone unfairly for personal gain. Someone tried to take advantage of me. 9. Come true. To become real. It was a dream come true. 10. On my own, alone, without help. I'd be truly on my own. Now it's your turn. Repeat these sentences after me. I grew up in a small village in the countryside. Moving to a new city was both exciting and scary. I got accepted into a university in Brighton. My parents helped me pack my bags. I stood at the window, watching them drive away. The first night alone was the hardest. I found a small coffee shop in my neighborhood. I was too shy to speak at first. I started to come out of my shell. Living alone taught me to be strong and independent. Great job! Repeating full sentences like this improves your pronunciation and memory. Now, listen to the full story again, but this time, try to understand more words. Notice the structure and feel the emotion behind each sentence. Don't worry if you don't catch every word. Just enjoy the story and learn naturally.